Okay, Witch Reaper here, aka Whenever Isaac, and I am going back in as Cain. I think I won't have my streak interrupted by having done like challenges and stuff in between. I mean, it recorded as 3, and I'm trying to see if maybe, just maybe, I need to do the streak only using base characters. Because that might be the thing. It might not recognize it if you do it with modded characters, although it was my perception whenever I did originally that wasn't the case. But let's see here. If maybe, just maybe, there's something to that. See, I remember a lot of my things are still being maintained pretty well. So, the thing is that even with okay. Dodge that. Even with... Okay. Here we go. Even with my mods pretty much the same, I've had varying levels of lag. So, I'm still trying to figure that out. Now, again, we are all waiting for the rather nice API update. Which should make things easier. But there's also the possibility that I can go with that. Oh wait, can I shoot that from here? Because I need to get enough for... Okay, can I clip through? It seems like it. But I'm not sure. I don't think I'm actually hitting it. I don't want to burn... Well, actually, first floor might be a good idea. Let me see if I get another key. So that way I can do both of them. Because I need to destroy enough rainbow poops to get Bozo. Which is an interesting unlock. Cain has the ability that if you just hold on to his paperclip after you've unlocked it for him, which I have from Greed Rounds, that he gets unlimited treasure chest unlocks. These guys are interesting because they just don't know how not to charge. Speaking of chests, not a gold one like mentioned, but holy coins, Batman. I got a dime. Sweet. I see you getting up there. Okay, they zoned out. Again, a useful amount of lag. So, yeah, it's interesting. Although, admittedly, I would kind of like things to go back to original speed after the API update. But if I had to, like, wow, those are some interesting new spiders. These gotta be from Lost and Forgotten. But yeah, if I wanted to maybe take off the ones I've got and put on some new ones, I've kind of got an interesting idea that maybe I could emulate what the new DLC will be like. In other words, Repentance, because a lot of the stuff that's going to be in there is, man, that guy really got in on me really fast. Not fast because of all this, but he got on me pretty hard there. I was cornered. But yeah, as I was saying, Repentance is going to be heavily based on Anti-Birth, and there's some mods that have ported certain features here and there from Anti-Birth that are on the workshop. I'm thinking maybe I could do like a heavy dismissal and then get in mods that specifically emulate Anti-Birth, see if that could work. Because that would be an interesting course of action, is to do a mod pack based purely on emulating. Whoa, okay. Big spread shot. It's going to say based entirely on emulating anti-birth. For the upcoming repentance experience. No, I really thought I'd swerve out of that one. Oh well, I got red heart on the floor, and I do got 2 keys. Now the thing is, while I have borderline enough money for the shop, the real thing is I don't want it. Because I want to get these 2 rainbow poops for the unlock. So, yeah, this is purely for the unlock. Now, will it be the ones that makes it? I don't know. Okay, so I'll go forth, defeat the boss, and regardless of how much health I have left afterwards, break that second rainbow poop. Because you need to break only 5 of them to get the unlock. And if you got Bozo and you're doing a good red health build, then you can pretty much have it just maintain your life over time. Now the chance of it giving you a rainbow poop whenever you get hit is not based on luck. But if you got enough red health and are maintaining it otherwise, then it can really help you out in a pinch. The miscellaneous fear effect is actually pretty useful. So the fact that it scares your enemies away can also help out. You got him to charge just right. So he's on loop. One horseman. Whoa, swerve, swerve. They don't normally swerve. I'm pretty sure that's because of how I hit them. Thank you, Demon Baby. You come in really handy as an automatic turret. That's exactly what it's there for. Familiars usually fire fairly slowly, but this one has a high rate of fire. It automatically targets, so you don't have to. So if I do find a shop later that happens to have BFFs, it would be beautiful. Because that would really power them up. Come on. Got you cornered there. Go down, old horseman. Thank you. Ooh, almost hit that. What's weird sometimes is the lag can be differential in a way. Or some things lag more than others. So I'm pretty sure if I would have kept going towards that door, it would have caused it to, well, suck me in considerably faster, relatively speaking. Because what would happen would be that it would possibly be running on its own timer in terms of how fast it opened, and then that would mean that even though other things are slowed down, it might still open quick enough that if I was on top of it, it might just take me right in. And yeah, I know that spending keys on rainbow poops whenever you've not got any health missing is usually a bad thing. But if I get a key later, I can go to at least a shop. Oh, unlocked it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, however, this means if my streak ends here, I'm gonna have to keep the video. Why? Because it is my rule that as long as I unlock something or have a win, that I'm not going to just immediately disregard that run, and that I will just leave it as is. Otherwise, I would pretty much just either maybe, sometimes you can actually hit the R key fast enough that when you're dying it triggers, actually, which is kind of weird, although it still remembers the loss. But the thing is that otherwise I'd just go on do a different video where I try to do something where at least I show something significant. And that's kind of the point, is showing something significant on a run. But and since I've unlocked something, there it is. That reminds me, a lot of these early runs will all be significant for various reasons. Like, because in this particular, wow, they just totally blocked my key guy blasting. Come on. Yes. I am so glad they didn't interfere. Yoink. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not taking the spiked chest yet. I'd have to have pretty much perfected the rest of the floor. Although, having a couple of keys and Book of Plagues. The Book of Plagues can be... It's awesome, actually. I mean, it's from Epic Community Mod, and I did not know it was something that could appear in the libraries, because I thought it was exclusive to the character, but that was apparently a mistaken impression. Because I thought it was just for Moses. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, he's the one who was the harbinger of the plagues of Egypt. So you'd think he'd be the only one to have it, but apparently the answer is no. It's not an exclusive item. And it is cool. I mean, I kind of did for myself like an alternate way of playing Moses that made things extra cool. And that might show up later. Especially if I can find a way to truly deal with the lag. I'm not sure, but I think ironically a certain mod supposed to help your FPS somehow backfires. And maybe if I get rid of that one, it might solve the problem. Because there's been times where, because of certain incompatibilities with certain exact methods of coding some mods have, sometimes it does. So it is a possibility. I know. Sometimes things get a little technical on the modding side, but I'm somebody who's played a lot of modding in games anyhow, so I just kind of know how these things work in general. Unidentified. Will I? Of course I will. Ooh. This is a good one to have in the rotation. Oh, it even looks like I'm munching the... Oh, that was entirely unplanned and cool. It looks like I'm munching my orbital, the ball of bandages. That was funny. You can't plan for that. I mean, I was emulating Pac-Man far more... Well, it was really... I mean, that whole thing is specifically intended to mimic Pac-Man. Finger. Yeah. Watch as it unleashes an invisible beam of destruction anywhere it points. It is the Finger of Doom. And who has it? You. Well, actually, it's mine. And that is definitely fun. Why am I going into a partial rhyming routine? I don't know. Because I can? Because I like to? It's just me? Okay, can I get through this barrier of... yes, I can. There's a lot of them. Okay. The good news is I also have found a shop, finally, that I am willing to be able to go into with my amount of coins and my exact situation. Because I have 15 cents. Am I going to use it? Of course I am. Especially when I just got a nickel. Thank you. 2 point there. Thank you. Give me that nickel. Okay, so this floor I've got the significant stuff quite handily. Oh, the black candle. Thank you so much for existing, black candle. I love you. I will take that. We'll take the soul heart. If I mysteriously get 5 more cents, I'll take that pack. I think I'm gonna be good on keys. Especially if I keep getting those key guys. I forget what they called those enemies in the mod, but because it's not a keymaster. Because that's also the name of the bum, like they otherwise call the key bum the keymaster. Early costume antics. It's easier to see the candle on my head. This is the hoppiest version of Monstro. Just saying. Can I get under it? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. Been a lovely audience, and I'm still going. Invisible devil deal. It happens, and usually in the case of these small rooms, it's almost always in like exclusively at the bottom area or top, just whatever the extreme hall is. I seem to be getting some very lovely amounts of freebies. The pentagram is nice. I will admit it is nice, but I haven't got... Oh, did it throw me one of these two? I think I'll keep my paperclip. But yeah, I haven't really fully, like, got to the point where I've unlocked the Polaroid and the negative yet. And because of that, that means I totally need to take out both Boss Mode Isaac and Satan several times. I'm not going the path of the secret boss right now in that mod. Although it is something to keep in mind. And I will do so later. Just not yet. Not now, anyhow. Okay. Usually Lust or Super Lust doesn't go around that path? She took the long way to me? Seriously? She took the long way to me. Ouch. That looks like it hurt. Oh, it did. There was a little thing that popped up there. Like, maybe if I wasn't in as confined of a space, it would have possibly spawned it farther away and not on top of me. But at least I have a few charmed allies to help me out there. Because that particular effect... Oh no, not again. Gives you a couple of allied chargers. Now, those guys aren't going to be a problem, so ignore the black flies. Let my turret helper take them out. One thing I'm definitely low on this run at this point is bombs. I gotta admit, normally I have more bombs. Is it just like, give me the keys but not the bombs day, or will later on I actually get bombs? Because usually you get a pretty good sampler of usables. So usually your consumables kind of randomly bounce around in terms of what you're getting whenever you're clearing rooms, but for some odd reason, I just seem to be getting a rather large amount of keys. Of course, some of that has been because of the key guys, but that's not for clearing the room. That's just them giving you keys. So that shouldn't have any bearing on that. Unidentified, huh? Why did my allied charger have to, or my shadow charger have to show up trapped by shrooms? Gotcha. Okay. Identify. Ooh. Fly.
Pretty fly.
I agree with the narrator. That's always pretty fly. I like the pretty flies. I get the pretty flies. They help me out. Which means I have 2 orbitals right now. The one only really helps out in certain particular types of things. Although, the ability for pretty flies to block projectiles is always welcome. They're always a good defensive, and because they can happen due to random effects, and not just pills, but also you can get them as slot machine prizes. So, they just can randomly come in handy. I'm actually kind of surprised more things don't give you extra pretty flies. Seem to be like just this little, nice little extra along the way. Is kind of, yeah, have some flies that are permanent rather than the ones that just use themselves up. Hey, you know, the funny thing is runs without bombs go fast, but they tend to have less stuff. Because you're not really getting those secret rooms. So this run's saying, hey, let's just fork over the keys. No bombs, just keys. Just have a key day. In fact, here's another key guy. To illustrate my point, here is a key guy. It's like, yeah, let's just give him the enemy, which gives you yet more keys. It's like nothing but keys. Nothing but keys. I can't even blow up shrooms with my extras that I normally have. It's like, no bombs for you. This is a no explosives day. I'll make... Wait. I can open it because I have a ton of keys. No bombs even in the shop. How am I not surprised? If I had a lot of money, I could use this. Because that's the wheel of stats. The wheel of stats is where it's at. Yes, I did that on purpose. Almost sounded kind of a bit, I don't know, like it would be better with a Jersey accent. The wheel of stats is where it's at. You know? I don't know why I do a decent Jersey. It's not like I'm from Jersey. I do know some people from Jersey, but I don't think I have any family from Jersey. I don't think any of my family came from Jersey. Or even, well, that area, yes. Not from Jersey itself. So why do I sometimes just break into a decent jersey? I don't know. Behold the power of the finger beam. Finally! Bombs! They do exist! Although they're certainly a position they can't be. In fact, let me take a good look at this floor. Okay, haven't found treasure room. Have found shop. Secret room cannot be adjacent to a boss room. Is a very weird but very specific rule. However, I can see if this is a super secret room. And I can go back to see if I can find the treasure room, because I have a ton of keys. That was not a super secret room. I am very surprised, and now shall be conserving my bomb for the sole purpose of blowing up statues. Because I only got one lonely bomb left. Please give me an angel room. I'd love to have an angel room to use this bomb in. Because I will totally fight either angel for a key piece. And once I have both of them, because of that angels dropping items mod, then the mod activates. And then it allows me to have some angel room item. So, the more of them I take down in a row, the better. And of course, I can also use it in devil rooms because my bomb devil deals mod, which I just think makes so much sense. It's like, why would one be bombable but not the other? And I also like the logic of being able to fight for extra devil room items. I mean, you do that when it comes to Krampus anyhow. Although they're specific to him. But still. The funny thing is, I may need to mention this again, but because Krampus can show up as a boss in greed mode, regardless of whether or not you've unlocked him for the main part of the game, I've actually got Krampus's head unlocked in this file without having Krampus showing up in devil rooms unlocked. Because I haven't taken that many devil deals in the main part of the game. So, it's just kind of funny that way. He's like, no. It's like, we're not having you do it over there where you can get the coveted items of Krampus, his extremely powerful head item that unleashes brim beams in 4 directions and has been known to, if you do it perfectly right, wiping out Mom's Heart or It Lives in 1 barrage. It's actually a pretty powerful item, and you can choose to just go, like, full power beamage with it. Little Loki. Nice to see you there, little buddy. But, yeah. So there's that whole thing. But, again, I just kind of like the idea of fighting for some items on occasion with an extra boss fight. Especially in a deal room. It's like, hey, the extra deal is you beat me, you get an extra item. Why can't that be both ways? I mean, the items still have a different flavor. Speaking of which, do I dare? I think I do. Ooh. Good call. That was sort of. It could technically come out neutral. I do have a pretty good soul heart buffer. Lips. I do have a good soul heart buffer. So, yeah. That's a good time to do that. But yeah, well, back to the other thing. I'm still pondering the idea of a mod pack that's based specifically on emulating what's going to be like in Repentance, with like various themes themed after what's going to be there. So, is that something to switch to, or am I just going to play my way? Which should it be? I gotta admit, I like a lot of items and how things are going now. But at the same time, I think because of what would be in it, that there'd probably be less overall lag. Maybe? Maybe. That is just a maybe. It could be pretty much the same, so if you're thinking about that, good luck with getting any change. Now it's time for homing tiers. Homing shots. I'm not feeding you my only bomb. You shall not receive it. Instead, you shall receive tremendous amounts of just various other kinds of attacks. Primarily of the purple glowing kind, as well as the red kind, and of course the invisible kind. So we have colors of the magical rainbow, but not quite. It's not like we have Octarine in here. That would be lovely, but sadly very difficult to depict in digital media. Or any media for that matter. Have you ever heard what it's supposed to really look like? Probably not very many references. It's kind of like a rainbow that's not exactly a rainbow. It's kind of like every color, and yet not a color that most would be able to know. It's rarely referenced, except in very particular books. Mainly, the whole Discworld series. Which I'm surprised not more things are based on. Okay, I'm definitely handling classic Chub here like a matador. All I have to do is yell Toro, preferably at the big finish. Again, it is kind of funny that with the lag I'm getting, the music continues unabated. Like, the music doesn't slow down. It just works itself fine. So I'm getting pretty much a good orchestra here while doing everything. Nice. Broccoli. CGG. Do I take it? I think I do. I didn't hear a deal, but I've got to check the general locations of them. Because, again, it's kind of like not doing it the normal way. Oh well. Area cleared. Next. Just a moment while that's happening. Sorry about that. But that tiny little sliver at the top was getting to me. Probably was to otherwise. Sorry about that game. I clicked in a way of which you did not entirely like. what would this do in this scenario? Would it put the two together? Or just the... Okay. So it does take those two. That's fine. Always do like this mod. This is one of the things I hope they take off the workshop and put it into Repentance. I mean, the little plushie idea was never something that was in, like, the original, like, community remix mod or anti-birth in any way, but, which is heavily stuff that's going to be added in Repentance. But, because anti-birth itself added a lot of stuff that was from the community remix mod, historically. Maybe with some of its own takes on it, but yeah, there's different ways of envisioning said items. But the fact is that there's going to be some things that they're probably still going to be inspired with off the workshop. Maybe ask the mod authors, hey, can we throw this in the main part of the game? And if they say yeah, then we got it. Okay, that spices things up. I've got one bomb and a will to use it on a statue. I also have a tremendous amount of keys that makes it a shame that since I haven't unlocked the Polaroid yet, I won't be going to the chest. At least not on this file. The dark room, on the other hand, that is theoretically possible. That is actually able to be done earlier on when you have, like, practically no unlocks. So if you're feeling particularly lucky with your build early on, then you can just hammer it. You get, the way partially how Broccoli works is it also gives you an all stats bonus until you launch it in the room and it then resets afterwards. Very bizarre way of operating as an all stats up, but that is it. Although it does not act as a health up, so it's not really an all stats up. But it's semi all stats up. So lots of stats up. Lots of stats up. I don't know. Not as big on the Italian front there. Yes, lots of stats up. It's still the jersey works out better. Can I just, thank you. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you for the bomb. Okay, so we've got placebo, unidentified, the ability of which to donate. We've got this guy, which might give me a little more money, but with only 2 bombs, I'm not really feeling it. Might come back here to donate a little, because I do need to do my early donations. A good number of times in a run, even if I've got, like, the ability to really wreck the machine, I usually don't. I usually tend to have it really high up in my main file. Like, I might have the most well-maintained donation machine out there. Always at 900 something. Not even kidding. It's like, once I do my initial unlocks with it, I maintain it very beautifully afterwards. Come on, let me click that. Thank you. Unidentified. Okay. Aww. It's not... well... neutral medicine. Neutral. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It's not like I truly took a bad one. Especially for the time at hand. Just blast that portal out. Not so easily. Turret, keep firing. It's what you're here for. I think I wiped it out with that one. But yeah, that barrage that it has you do eventually can actually be pretty damaging, but I don't know if there's a good way to know what the timing is. I mean, kind of. I think it might be a particular number of shots. Okay, let me see here. What have I found that's important? I have not found the treasure room yet. I found the boss room. Suppose I can take out the boss now and grab the treasure room later. Ooh, the Fallen. Fallen only appears if you've seen a devil room before. Don't know if you have to have seen an actual deal. I have, but I'm not sure if it can just be a bunch of freebies and it still counts. Ouch. Okay, that's it. Homing time. Because I was thinking of doing that anyhow. Oh, thank you, Ball of Bandages, for totally barraging them at an opportune time. And totally taking that hit. As the ability for it to nullify projectiles is just itself valuable. However, I really need to rotate back into exact position so I can maul this guy with it. Ouch. Even with a healthy amount of lag in the right position, it's still tricky to dodge that if you're already in line with it. At the time, I think he was going to start it, but didn't let him. Plague of Boils. We'll take. Trisagion. Don't mind if I do. Now we can be all about the beams and blasts. If I had a way of slowing down my shots just right, this would really hit heavy. For those who don't know, Trisagion works better with slow shots because it rakes for extra damage. Oh, that synergized? Oh, that was interesting. Nice to know the broccoli barrage synergized. That was cool. Well timed. Yes, I did that partially blocked. That was pure reflex. Wait. Okay, out of the way. Don't want to be in the firing angles. Bump. But yeah, Trisagion is actually pretty cool. It looks like a damage down, but it generally gives you more damage overall. Okay, I was not quite perfectly out of alignment like I thought I was. But that does give me the opportunity to zero in for a moment. Gabriel, you are about out. Thank you. I have one bomb left. And I wouldn't really call it excited. Okay, let's find that treasure room. Ugh, excuse me. It's good to know I've unlocked Bozo, though. If this run doesn't go all the way, I've at least got that. But a good thing about having key pieces is they also increase your chances for further angel deals, so there's something very important early on in the game, and that is whenever you get to the heart fight, you're not guaranteed of going forward unless you've unlocked It Lives, which is no longer an end boss. Funny thing is, Mom's Heart is an end boss, but its replacement is not, because you never get an ending chest or an ending from It Lives. You only get a way forward. It is a choice, though. You can choose to go up or down. You go down, go to Sheol. Go up, you go to the cathedral. But that's just it. You never can get the choice to just end your run then. So therefore it can't be an end boss. Only those that have given you at least an ending can be considered an end boss. And this game has tiers. And I don't just mean the ones you normally shoot. Okay, we have extra bomb. The angel room is still open at the end of this. I will dare to explode a few fires for the extra nice soul hearts. Or I can that was new. So now I know why what these guys' purpose is other than just getting blasted. Normally they don't really have that high of health. Although this has been my most high damage run at this stage in the game. Interesting. I don't have the left hand. The witch hat? Okay. I can go with that. Thanks again, Epic Community Mod. You are always beautiful. And this is just... Wait, did these tiers don't actually get, like, over... They don't really override Trisagion in all likelihood. I mean, they probably don't override Trisagion in all likelihood, so I'm not going to be seeing those tiers. Cool bean. Do I want to freeze the enemies? Or home? I'm taking the homing. And seeing if I can blow my way into... Nah, it's obstructed. Can't blow my way into the curse room. It was worth a shot. And even just figuring out. Because I do have some bombage. You know, I think I might conserve my bombs. Although, if I can blast my way into that, it would be beautiful. I would use both bombs to get into that room. But yeah, the meta in Repentance is going to be conserve your consumables. namely your bombs and your keys, in order to get into the special path. So that's something to remember. And, okay. Would you like to give me a nice, Well, you gave me a coin back, so free spin. Doink. Couple others. I'm getting free spins. I'm just trying to see if I can pick up maybe a bomb or so from it. Come on. I'd like me some explosives. I need to blow some statues up. I need to wake those bosses. Because they're so tired they need an explosion to wake up. That's pretty tired. Although I'm appreciating the free spins popping up. Nope. And it didn't self-destruct either. So it's not gonna... Box of spiders. That I can use other than my homing tears. Although for this room, I will use both. Of course, the possibility of extra consumables would be nice. Well, actually, the combination of Trisagion and homing is too strong. I don't think I really want to give that possibility up. And Telepathy for Dummies is like a two-room charge, or two-charge item. So it'll be ready quite often. Especially whenever I need it for, like, bosses. Oh, wow, that had hurt. So I've had homing and Trisagion before. What'll happen is, because it automatically grants piercing, then they'll continue hitting the enemy over and over and over again, damage raking for huge amounts of damage while hovering on them. Just kind of zipping around. So that can make it extremely destructive against them. So homing plus any kind of, well, homing and any kind of piercing is already strong. But Trisagion, it just makes it so much more damaging. Whenever I finally get a few upgrades, namely the Lost Holy Mantle, and be able to go through the Lost set of things more properly, then there's a possibility of unlocking that which makes that combo the absolute ultimate. Because if I can unlock Godhead, then if you have Godhead and Trisagion and homing, well, even just having, like, well, Godhead grants homing, but if you have homing and Trisagion, it's already nasty. And grant them an invisible version of Godhead's a damaging aura, and they just shred bosses, like they melt. It's like nice hot melty cheese. So it's like hot butter on, like, somebody's overcooked toast. Well, it's just very melty. Am I making anybody hungry by accident? Ooh, I get a bomb back. Oh, thank you. Because I needed that for my next statue. That's another reason to do challenge rooms, is they still count as a room clear. So you can get stuff from them. That's the point. Get stuff. Lots of stuff. It's how this game works. Wow, the lag is strong today. 'Cause I'm comparing the record time with the in-game time, Right now it's like about a 5x stretch of time distortion. So time dilation in action. Well, I did declare it that if the room was still open whenever I got there, I would have to explode the bomb to get a little extra possibility when it came to soul hearts. So, because I said so. Ooh, double. 2 out of 3. That's nice. I mean, you gotta admit that was pretty sweet. So, worth it? Totally. Especially when, as I said, this is a useful amount of lag. It lets me basically walk between the raindrops a good portion of the time. Maybe not every time, and therefore having some issues, but still, pretty good. Right to challenge room. Oh dear. We have lots of bombs. The rule of the room is it won't start until everything hostile is cleared. Well, the main reason here is a spider, but yeah. Get out of there, spider. The homing shots of doom work out beautifully here. Point blank beam. Go. No, they're not beams, they're short blasts. So kind of beaming. They're really short beams. More like considered just quick blasts. Gotcha. Baby Bender! Yes. In case you're wondering how I unlocked that one, activate something that grants you homing when you already have homing. One way to do it is to use the Magician when you've already used Telepathy for Dummies. Although it might also be able to operate with like permanent homing and something that gives you temporary homing. Like again, the Magician card. Reminds me, there is like a new mod out that I might want to swap one for the other with, because it has one of the things that does exactly the same thing as something that's dedicated. Namely, my fake ID card is dedicated going to a black market, and it has something that lets you go to a black market that's also a quick card. Because it has this really cool concept. It's like, because the tarot traditionally also has reverse cards, as well as the standard, like, this face-up version, it has, like, various effects that are reversals of the tarot. So it's like you invert or reverse the effect that the item, that the tarot card would normally do in the game. Just like how whenever someone actually uses tarot for either divination or a game or anything like that, there's always the reversed version and the usual version. So in this context, you'd be using a reversed version of the card, and one of them lets you go basically to a black market when reversed. Ooh, power pill again. Sweet. To good medicine. It's the same stuff that Pac-Man runs on. I think I mentioned that before. It is the Pac-Man pill. Literally. Well, I think another term for it has been the equalizer. But the original game, I think they did call it a power pill. Classic Pac-Man. Classic Pac. I just got another soul heart from that. Sweet. And another coin. See, this is why it's good to destroy objects. Even if you're dealing with lag spikes of utter ferocity, or just an eternal lag storm, please, remember, destroy stuff. I see so many people that leave so much potential behind. Am I really concerned about time? Not really. As long as I consider it time well spent, preferably fun, it's all good. That's one thing people really need to learn, to slow down and enjoy the ride. For a long time, people knew how. Then they forgot. I totally blame the age of cell phones for that. But, it's all good whenever people are at least able to be also informed by the same technology to slow down and enjoy the ride. But yeah, I had a couple of unlocks already, so I've had a good ride this time. Baby Bender, Bozo, and oh, interesting note, you can in fact get an item that you've unlocked in the same run. Come on, you little bitty things, show yourself so I can shoot you properly. They have to kind of surface first, so they're kind of a little combination of like a running mole and a... Maybe they're not, because it seems I hit them that state too. For a while I thought they were invulnerable like that. Maybe they just don't flash when they're damaged. I'm gonna have to rethink what I think about that enemy. Now that I know that they're not really invulnerable in that particular state. Yeah, I was kind of concerned about him before, but now not so much. Is it just me, or is my shot height so great that it's just going over objects? Because Trisagion doesn't grant you spectral, but a ton of items grant you kind of a hidden stat, and that's shot height. Shot height can affect a few things. One of which is whether or not it goes over an object, because objects actually have hidden height levels in the game as well. And if your shot is high enough, it can go through. Or rather, over. And whenever it goes over, it's a good time. Also, some obstacles even have a differential height, where certain parts of them have a different height than others. That's how you can kind of clip through, that's how you can clip through, well... That's how you can clip through rocks through the corners sometimes, but not like directly over them. Because they have this differential height where one part of them is one height, another's a different height. Oh, that doesn't go where I thought it did. Thought that went around, but it does not go around. Need to get that guy out of my way first instead. And talk about finding all the important features in one area. I mean, how rare is this? I've got... And I get a key on top of that. So, I get my treasure room. I get my shop. Which, I now have SMB mode. Which I will take. Although I don't know how often I'll be able to actually bomb to use it. Although there is a bomb. You know what? I will actually take it. I will take that bomb. Because it might actually get useful later. But yeah, I got my shop, I got my treasure room, and I got my boss fight all revealed to me because they were all connected to one room. It's like, that is hilarious. Just get melty, dude. I remember that first time I fought the gate, I was in fact KO'd by him. It was like the extreme early runs, like before even having before even having the womb unlocked. It's just like he was like the last thing that could stop me before fighting Mom. And then it just happened, and I'm like, So I had a grudge against this guy for a while. Now he's like, meh. But early moments in games can always be like that, where it's like, hey, I haven't memorized this guy yet. Do it. Oh, that was hard to avoid because of how close I was. Almost had a true perfect. Well, the whole point is just not taking red heart damage. It's always just feels better getting a true perfect. Speedball. Okay, where is it? Because I got goat head, I know I've got a deal. So which direction? Oh yeah, that's right. It's always opposite in these small rooms. Wait, I've got goat head. How can I not get a deal? There's something fishy about that. I'm guaranteed a deal. Why is it not giving me the deal? I'm totally owed one. You see that? Okay, it's official. If I don't win this run, I am blaming it on that not giving me a deal. Because I totally should be able to get that deal. I got goat head. It guarantees you a deal at the end of every floor. It's how it works. It's literally in the rulebook. Although, admittedly, I can have a consolation prize. Especially in teaching how this item works. Oh, I blocked the shot with my... Blocked my shot with my orbital. Sweet. It's one way to get around homing shots. What? Did it again, but barely. It was barely... Well, or maybe that was my pretty fly. They can do that too. I am willing to spend a bomb here, because it will give me a lot of coinage. Whenever you have SMB mode, again from Epic Community Mod, and there's a chance that rocks will be replaced with question marks blocks. If you blow them up, you get a lot of money. If you get more than 100 coins in a run, you get an extra life. So it really is like you're doing Mario coin style. It's like, you get over 100 coins, you get an extra life. So I have a chance of getting additional 1-ups. And, of course, anything with piercing is good against multi-segment enemies like these guys. I used to just think of them as other versions of Larry. I mean, think of it. Aren't they kind of like other versions of Larry? Nope, no, 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 nope, 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 nope. Out of there. Thank you, thank you. Didn't need you there. Bye. Goodbye, Troll Bomb. An opportunity to just wipe them out. Sweet. But do I trade a bomb for it? Because I'd like to have a bomb at the end of every floor at least, while I have the need for statues. Again, no idea why it didn't let me get that deal. However, I just got gold key status, which is sweet. And you don't necessarily get the golden key every run. So, can I call that a trade-off? Somewhat. I will, however, use a bomb to blow these two up if I can, in one shot, preferably. Do you have the blast radius? Yes, you do. Coinage for me! This also lets you shop a lot. Because later floors don't have shops most of the time, that can be very useful. Because then you'll be getting extra lives in the floors that really matter. I have golden key status. This is perfect timing. Oh, and it gives me an extra coin. Whenever you unlock those barriers, you always got a chance of that. Did I literally just get... It just looked like it just gave me just one coin. I think it may have. Which means I got the same amount of coinage from my... from the, key block as I did from the chest. That is kinda sad. As long as you have the golden key, you're just golden. Because golden keys rock. Now it does make me wonder, whenever it comes to repentance, are they going to keep like the same versions of birthright abilities there or not? Because there's an item called birthright, and its effect varies by character, giving them kind of like superpowers in a way. Or at least it gives them like some special bonus according to which character it is. And it is unlocked with the new characters, Jacob and Esau, and we have confirmed that Bethany as well as Jacob and Esau will be definitely coming from Antibirth. So that's definitely going to happen. Okay, now I'm going to activate this power pill because I know I'm going to be getting another one. So time to get nibbled, enemies. Now munch, munch, munch. Let's see. Well, in this distorted time, will I be able to hit another one in time? And he's scared of me. But I can still aim this. Whenever you're in that mode, you can't fire whatever is the equivalent of your tears at the time. So, but anything else that would normally work, including any of your familiars, like what finger counts as, will work just perfectly. Coin? Yes. Extra bomb? Yes. Do I want to get that other block back there? I might. But I'll be seeing more forward, so I don't think it'd be strictly necessary. Ooh, lucky! I got a lucky penny. Oh man, because of that I pushed it. I had to do it. I had to do it. It forced me in because whenever I got the lucky penny, if you're posing at the time, you can't pick anything up. At least not this consumable. Well, we have found boss door. I'm trying to remember if this is 1 or 2, so I will definitely have to hit a tab. Because if it's 2, I can't go in that door. Not yet. Not until I found my treasure room. We got wiped out by the barrage. Ooh, extra bomb. Immediately attempts to use secret room, or super secret room rather. It's depths 2. I thought it was. Therefore, cannot do that. I'll just need to hold on to at least 1 bomb. Why did it move like that? I didn't have anything pushing it that I could see. Oh wait, maybe it was my my finger may have been aimed the wrong way. You do really need to watch where it's pointing. Okay, so it's not in there. I'm still looking for treasure room because I cannot leave it. I cannot leave the treasure room unattended. according to this, I have not found it yet. Of course, I knew that, but still. Oh, nice blast. Frosty brain. Brain freeze. Is now thawed out. Bomb per chick. There you are, secret room. Not the super secret, but I'll take it. Progress towards 100 coins. Why, thank you. Now, if Goathead doesn't give me a deal this time, I've said this before, I'll know something is royally wrong. I mean, it would have to be with a mod, but as far as I know, having the one that deals with limbo deals, has not once caused that problem. I'm pretty sure it's still active. I don't think it's gotten an update that broke it. I mean, it could have. I may have to check the files. And now I get to also enjoy my shopping experience because Golden Key. These things, nah. Oh, well, actually, I could buy a pretty fly. Ding, pretty fly.
Pretty fly.
Again, the funny thing about lag is sometimes you can get ahead of certain things. Okay. Well, I'll take it. And if my treasure room is something nice, or my boss room's not gonna be, well, it's gonna be something, but then I'd be stuck with no telepathy for dummies, and again, the homing Trisagion is an awesome combo. So it's hard to allow that to get out of there. But if my treasure room is something nice, then oh, I think these things are from Lost and Forgotten. They give you a little bit of evil, but also give you a little bit of a attack up. And you can purge a bit of evil if you touch that little pedestal in an angel room. Actually, you can purge a lot of evil that way. There's some other ways of like adjusting your evil stat and your good stat when it comes to Lost and Forgotten. Speaking of which, let's just purge a few objects from here, because since I had to go back this way anyhow. Ooh, dry baby. Luck up via coin. I am feeling good. Yeah, and my luck stack is decently high, might I add. So there is that. I'll just walk this way. Now, treasure room? Where would you be? Would you be to the left? Ah, I whiffed him. It was a good attempt to nail him, and I whiffed. Gotcha. Just need to have a bomb for the end of the floor. So I will take a little extra money, thank you. Boom! Thank you. That was a good amount. Liked it. Of course, I don't need homing as much since I have a power pill for backup. And the power of Dry Baby is officially absorbed into my Lost Plushie. And I do love this style of Lost Plushie, because there's actually a couple different styles for it available on the workshop. One of which is the it's free whenever you qualify version. And one of which is the it's available only from the shop version. I prefer the it's free whenever you qualify version, because it's just so cute with the whole little free box. It's like classic pet giveaways with free to a good home. You know, it's like you're adopting a pet. So it's just cuter this way, and also very functional. You know, this hasn't happened to me very often when I got a chest in a chest. This could be a bad idea, but nope, it's okay.
Puberty.
Slightly functional pill. Destroy all fires. Obliterate all insects. Exterminate. Sorry, I had to go Dalek there for a moment. Just thinking, I have to exterminate. So I did. Hello, money. An extra bomb. Sweet. I still have golden key status. And I got my treasure room. Prayer card. Why, thank you. Will I diplopia that? Yes. Yes, I will. And why? So I get to use it twice. Oh, I also duplicated the coin, which was kind of fun. Hey, give me that extra health. I use you. I use you. And I can go back to the shop and pick up my Telepathy for Dummies book, get back my homing, and the combo is back. Also, if I find that I'm gotta did I? Oh yeah, I think there was a charge available in the shop. Let me check my thing if there's any on the floor. No, it would be in the shop though. So if there's a little battery going around. Oh, extra luck. I saw that little glow. Yeah, can't pick up certain types of things whenever you're doing the thumbs up though. Nope. I'm sorry, I can't blow you up. Why? Because I must have one bomb available at all times at the end of floors. Partially practice for repentance, partially because of statues. I mean, I really would like that second, that second angel key. I need the key piece. I want the key piece. I want it so much. So please give me my other key piece. And then I am out of here. That's what there is to it. And yes, I'm aware that this has gone on for quite some time. Way past my, what it would usually be. But it's also kind of a nice, cool... No, there was no charger. But I will take the piggy bank. Well, now there's a charge. We'll take this. We'll take this. Come on. You know, I'm burning away my possibility for extra lives, but it's a trade-off. You get extra money you can use. And you can use it for shopping. Again, sometimes stronger in later floors. Which I will have an additional opportunity, so I'm going to take that bomb. Basically just wiped this store out. Pay to play? No. Yet another charge for this? Yes. We're getting to the point of hilarity. Normally, I don't get the opportunity to do that. But I can't really spare anything else, because I need the bombs for later exploding. And I need to book for later homing. But still, let's think about that. I got... What was that? 2 full new hearts out of that. Red hearts, might add, which are nicely rechargeable. So, was that a pretty good run with it? Yeah. So I'm taking that. What's really funny is with the game clock the way it is, even if I didn't have the mod, I'd still get a natural for boss rush, which I'm normally not quick enough for. So ironically, by slowing things down, I've become faster in terms of what the game thinks. That was a good damage rate. So we have Stompy Mom. Some people also call her Quick Mom, because she attacks faster and it's easier to get deflict. That was not a good slam with my orbital. But that was, however, good barrage timing. I mean, just beautiful. Since I have 3 orbitals that block shots, that's going to be awesome. So I can plow through things sometimes and get away with it. Not all the time, though. Having 3 orbitals does not guarantee you're invulnerable to projectiles. It just makes it very unlikely they'll get through. I'm waiting for the stomp. There you go. I knew you could do it. Nearly depleted. Almost down. Still have Power Pill. Can use it whenever I need to. I have my power up still waiting for me. Oh, so close. Lining up. Interesting note this early on. You will get a random boss pull item instead if you don't have the Polaroid and negative unlocked yet. Oh, that's its own kind of torment. See, little guard spawns little guardian familiar that will fly on top of the room following player randomly first. Oh yeah, I've seen somebody do that before. That's cool. I still have the keys. After getting hurt, certain hearts will give certain effects. Maybe? Seraphim? I don't need that many soul hearts right now. I will take this one. That was a choice room, so good me on choosing correctly. But do I get my second... Do I get my second piece? Of course I do. Oh, I just have to need the exact right spot. See, that's what he does. He goes around and he's at the top, and he'll fire one of the angel beams down. Just like the angels do, which is really cool. If it hits for big damage. Speaking of whenever it hits. Oh, good shot, little buddy there. Got him in the team attack. They both fired at the same time. Kind of funny. Give me the second key piece. Thank you. And now I'm charged up for the boss rush. A boss rush. Lips, please. Is it still me here? My lips tend to malfunction. I must complete it for Cain. So I have not done it yet in this particular file. Only have 2 to work with. Small knives, extra damage up, shot speed, can just fire rate, replaces tears with penetrative knives, fires red projectile and leaves red creep after killing enemy. Okay, that's cool. And now they're homing knives. So, you know, okay. Special note is the thing about item priorities is Trisagion has a pretty high priority. So, I've gotten a couple things that you might have noticed haven't happened. And it's because, not because of my luck stat. I've got a pretty good luck stat right now, actually. It's because I have Trisagion, and it has a very high priority. Like, really, really far up there, so... Oh, the barrage of death just happened. Oh, since he's over there, I'll shoot this guy. A frail. Get blasted. Okay, he's gonna go somewhere else now. Okay, homing shots. Do your thing on this guy. Thank you. Goodbye, peep. Frail? You're so frail we hardly knew ye. It'll be down in a moment, we'll get the second stage. Although I think this will count as just one enemy dying. Or as whenever it dies, I think it'll consider it cleared for more enemies. So he'll still be lingering in the next round. He directly stage transitioned, so we're good. Good. Almost sketchy. That's a problem. Get blasted. I guessed up. Bad guess. Bad guess. Deal a lot of damage when I can. Oh, I nearly crushed him right there. Oh, this head bobbing thing, though, is weird. Having those two items together, apparently... What's really weird is it doesn't... Okay, he died on the spikes, which is funny. It doesn't seem to work with... I mean, it makes the head bobbing happen, but not whenever you're holding down. And by down, I mean, like, the direction you're actually moving, not the direction you're shooting. You have to be facing downward, and then it won't actually do anything in terms of the head bobbing. I fought you earlier, you're going down. Sorry, but this isn't really in season for horsemen. Especially when that show was over. It was a good while it lasted. At least, I thought so. In case you're wondering, I mean Sleepy Hollow. So, sorry, no more horse. Well, I know in Supernatural they got past the horsemen eventually. So there's just no more horsemen on TV right now. At this time, anyhow. Maybe later. But so far, horsemen just aren't in season. It's just not their time. Will you land on the spikes? Oh, that's funny. Of course, I'm still the one finishing you off here. Because Trisagion. Funny thing about Widow and that long death animation is sometimes you might not think that Widow is dead when Widow is already dead. I know there was a spider I had to chase down, and next wave won't start until you're gone. And things are already taking a while because of incidents. Can't blame those things exactly because it's not the mods, it's the interface is not able to do them quite properly. But we'll get there when we get there. Kind of like people have been cheering for an official API for Minecraft mods for quite some time. Some games are just better at doing modded than others. Haven't done it that much, but I understand that, oh, that was barely in line. Ouch. That is, I was going to say, I understand Fallout 4 is great with mods. They have a huge modding community. Works out well with them. Also, Factorio is literally built around the possibility of a modding community. So it works great with mods. I think I remember my bro telling me that the programmers wanted to make it as dummy-proof as possible. And, like, extremely rock solid. Like, it'll take forever to actually break the game. Yeah, you might slow it down, but you're not going to stop it. So crashes in Factorio almost never happen. At least due to mods. Because they built it that way. They're like, no, we want to make sure that as soon as there is any kind of crash, please report it, because we want to find out how to stop that. Because they are, like, ahead on their modding. It's like, we will make sure that this game... That didn't visually touch it at all. Come on. Now I need to get around the spikes. Make sure I'm not in an angle. Again, that didn't visually touch it last time. What's up with that hitbox? I mean, come on. It's not even fair. It's like, if it doesn't visually touch, it shouldn't count. I just... It's just... that was just wrong. still processing that one and probably will be for a while. If I can just keep leading Gabriel here. Is it just me, or did the remaining Gurglings just slay themselves on spikes? Did they just kamikaze? Because that's kind of what it seems like to me. Oh, that little guy can't fully get up there. He's trying to make it all the way up. Seems to mainly do it whenever there's enemies around. Okay, little guy, you make it up there, and you can home in on me and fire your beams down, finally. My special angel was having some technical difficulties. Okay, that's... Ouch. That was painful. Did I... Wait, it wasn't? Did I somehow get out of that modded achievement pop-up and it not actually penalize me with a hit? How did that even work? Meanwhile, there's an angel up there I need to figure out about, see what Uriel's doing. Hello, Uriel. Good to see you again after I got your key piece. I'm gonna have to take care of you here. And you may recognize this other angel here. He came up in previous encounter. You may be familiar with him. Still holding on to that power pill, by the way. As long as I can, I have a plan for it. I was gonna try to bank out of a shot into me. But instead, I banked into it. Very painful. Bad guess. Because I can always be alternatively... Darn those. Always be alternatively either the cardinal directions or the diagonals. I was going to shoot down. Along one of the straight lines, but no. Of course, in this case, it usually is either two diagonal down or one straight down. Michael's the one that always does 4 beams. Okay, good shooting time. Gotcha. Okay, let's clear these guys out now. They're certainly in their lowest stage. So, I'm pretty sure all of them are just going to be wiped out soon. Mini Skolexi? Monstro, and the gate's back. Of course, with his position, he won't be able to reach me very well from here. I can concentrate on Monstro for a while. Also, sometimes he'll blast his allies, which is hilarious. Get blasted, monstro. Got plenty more where all this came from. Of course, I am aware I have the ability of Crybaby packed into my my little guy here, so if I just stand right about here. If I stand right about here, he's not clue enough on. Dude, I'm giving you an audio clue. Oh, that's right. You're in the game. You can't hear me here. Haha. Good joke. Play a prank on the player of not being able to hear them, and therefore complete their time. Yeah, goodbye anyhow. Yep, he's out. Okay, are there any of the leapers left? Yep, but there's this guy. Again, I am not sure what's up with the head bobbing, just that. Get the range just right, it hovers more on him. Here we go. Here we got some good damage raking. Ish. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Need to reposition up. Good time for Necronomicon's blast. Oh, it finished him. Counter finish. Sweet. Ugh, yes. Okay, where are my horseman issues coming from? Up here? Don't think it fully blocks an explosive shot. I'm not entirely sure. Could. Main shot hits, it might fully block it. I don't think so. I don't think that's how Dry Baby works. Oh, he almost hit himself with that though. I don't know if he can. Some are protected from their own explosions. Get that range right for the extra hover. If I can. Well, he's gone anyhow. Okay, we have interesting pairing here. I'm going with whoever happens to be in my way the most at the time. Although if I can help it, I would love to blow away Carrion Queen. Well, because I have the things, I will gladly feed you a bomb this time. I already have my key pieces. I have no idea where... there he is. Did it not deploy? It didn't deploy. I'm blaming that on lag, but I'm not entirely certain. May just be that it did not deploy. Why did bomb not deploy? I will keep that last one for now. Hopefully. And nah, I'll probably get another one. Here, have a bomb. Destroy the Carrion Queen. Oh, Queenie. You need to go out of here. No. No, stopping here. Nope. Oh, thank goodness. No red pooping for you. Oh, there was one over here. She still got away with it. I was really hoping I'd be able to make the kill before that point. Oh, it's you. Ha ha ha. Saw you moving there in advance this time. Oh, those... This is some trippy lights in this scenario. Our blasts are illuminated, but, because the purple of them, it's doing some weird things with the backlighting. I see you moving there. Oh, the curvy beam. Trying to sweep. I understand your urge to sweep. Up, curvy beam. Did not get out of that, but I think he can blow up his allies? Do enemies in this game ever really ally with each other? A very good question. It was close. Adversary, you really need to fall. Is that it? No, he's jumping, I lead you into an enemy. It would be beautiful, but not this time. Oh, I did. Because that, I know, counts as a neutral damaging attack because it's explosive. That did turn out how I was hoping it would. I didn't know it would actually be able to pull it off, but okay. I wasn't expecting to actually do it. I am happy that it did work. I just really didn't think that plan would succeed. I rush towards another enemy and have him just explode them for me. In that case, it was in fact the other boss. Didn't finish them, but it did a lot of damage. So it did not finish Chubbs, but Chubbs was having a very bad day. Beam, 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 beam. Nope, nope. It's jump time. Can I have you crush this this charger here? Can you land on it? Nope, you're over there. So you're trying not to wreck your allies this time. You've suddenly become smart. I do believe it's grown some intelligence. Well, I got rid of them anyhow, so now it's just gonna make... can I have you destroy this obstacle at least? Or this one. One of these obstacles would do. I saw where the epicenter of that one came from. Can I get this little angel on the top like he should be this whole time? See, whenever I do get him up, he pops off whenever the enemies disappear. Goes back on only with extreme difficulty. Lots of spiders. You have spiders, sir. I could have had spiders, but I chose not to. I chose home. But yeah, really low shot speed, homing, Trisagion is a very strong combo. Okay, I thought he was just dying. No, he was doing unworthy. But it would be cool if he could land on the spikes. Oh, he almost landed on the spikes. Almost. I almost got him to do it. I almost had him impaled. Or skewered. I think it'd be more skewered. Wouldn't be a full shish kebab because that's with one long spike. He's... okay. You know, I'm gonna prioritize and get this little guy up where he belongs. Even in the middle of a barrage from the big guy. Maybe he just doesn't work well in boss rush. Maybe that's the issue here. Works in other rooms pretty well, but boss rush, not so much. I think that's a bug. I don't think that's intentional. He doesn't know how to figure out this kind of room. Or at least this kind of pattern. Because believe it or not, boss rush doesn't exactly start off as a hostile room. Oh wow, that strike was so fast I couldn't get under it. Even with the slowdown, that was unbelievably fast. He's got the hops. Wait, let him attract. Now attract this. You want to use your gravity attack? Fine, have a few blasts that just stay with you forever. Or at least for a very long time. Okay, now they're curving back. Oh, I see that, I see that. I dodged it that time, but these jumps can be faster than you expect. Okay, that's starting to really grind on them. That still goes way faster than you'd think. Most boss jumps are considerably slower. Where'd he go? He had been pretty quick before. Doing the attraction thing. Thank you for helping to attract my blast to you. Is it just me, or is Boss Rush lasting longer than normal in terms of... Well, it's not really. It's just the lag is making it seem that way. But I really honestly don't know how many rounds it's been. Because normally I see the angels much closer to the end. So, I guess just low probability I'm showing a little out of place. Good. Jumpiness is happening. Oh, he went right into another shot. That's hilarious. Thank you, Power Foaming. Poof. Big blended heart. Thank you. We're going to be attacking his follow-up to Cage for a while. Which might be... Okay, it's big enough for them to home back. That's good. So I can get him to curl back in. Yep, he's going roll-out mode. Luckily, he can roll himself onto the spikes. That's kind of a good thing about Boss Rush having spikes, is whenever it does, the enemy has to deal with them too. Although flyers are immune. The only time flyers aren't immune to spikes is whenever it's the sacrifice room spikes. And that's why it's good to get the angels to hit the spikes sometimes to get some extra damage on them. You actually get a useful amount of damage on them that way. Oh my gosh, that was just perfect. I went exactly at the right angles on that one. Rollout mode. He got deflected by the spikes. So the enemy also have to deal with red poops if any left. So Carrion Queen can often backfire on her would-be allies later. Almost forgot you were still there. To be perfectly fair, Polycephalus here has way less health. It's not going to take much barraging to take him down, by comparison. Just had to wait for the cage to get back to a spot I could actually do something with. Goner. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Just like bounced around the spikes pretty heavily that time. Cage, you're funny like that. Will you completely die on the spikes? You did, because I totally wasn't the one who hit you for that last killing blow. Well, to be perfectly fair, that's an undead enemy, so last blow of destruction. You can't kill what's undead. They're already dead. That's the point. But you can destroy them and put them out of their undead state. permanently, letting them be laid to rest. Aw, it's Chad. Hi, Chad. I'm trying to take out the Duke. Yes, of the flies. I project purple holy energy upon you. Be destroyed. Thank you for being destroyed. You hath been smited. That is what that item is supposed to be about anyhow. Smiting thy enemy. Wow, I got in a lot of hits that round. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that even without the lag, Cain would be really agile right now due to the fact his speed stat is flawlessly perfect right now? Like, absolute speed. And this grants you more control over it. So normally being that fast is actually a bad thing. Because most players can't control it at that speed. So it's kind of hilarious that we're in this situation here where I can actually use it. Holy Smite Blast. Get poofed. Now, is that the last wave? Oh, there's the gate. The other one before was Mega Maw. This is the one that likes blowing up his enemies. I mean, his allies. He likes beaming his allies with a crazy homing beam. He can do some quite interesting curves. But I don't see where... there it is. It's War. He's the other one. He just hit him. At least I think that it hit him. I'll concentrate on War. Oh, he just drilled War. Yeah, he just drilled War. That's why it's good to leave the gate alive for a few rounds whenever this is happening. Well, not for, like, rounds, you know, but, you know, just let him be one of the last things left standing. So he can blow the other bosses up. Almost got the effect triggered. That would have been beautiful. Ow, he did hit me, but at least he raked War for more damage. So I'm calling that a fair trade. I mean, I had buffer hearts. Okay, he's down, so I can take out the gate properly. Unlucky on my counterattacks. recently, but okay. You guys gotta be pretty far down the list right about now. And they're swirling that direction. There, triggered. Nice counter. Not a counter finish, but still nice. Goodbye, finally. Blink glass. Almost got him that way. Would have been nice. I was kind of going for an orbital shot, but yeah, no. Still, it was worth a try. And where did you go? There you are. You can't have much left on your first stage. Finally. Okay, Fallen. Mini Fallen. Let's dance. Not much of a way to avoid that range. Got that one down. But you don't have much left, so just poof, please. Thank you. Destroy all Larrys. Thank you. Worth the trade. Yes, that was intentional. You should know that one black heart, you can destroy all Larrys on the screen. because all the segments have less HP than what they deal. And the effect triggers again. Crunch. Pretty sure the husk nearly bit it there. He doesn't have that much health either. Between him and Duke of Lies, they don't really have much health. Come on. Absorb a few. He didn't drift all the way in. Oh well. Hey, Little Horn. Still need to... I think I still need to do my 20 kills on Little Horn for the fast bombs. In this file, again. Very different story in my big one. I've had so much on my big one. Forget, like, what percentage unlocks I got, but I know it's over 90. There's some things I just didn't think was really worth it. And yeah, still, there's a few that I'm still going, maybe not. So maybe it's the very last thing. Basically, if the only way I'd be really unlocking a couple of them, like Missing No, is if they're like the last thing. So possibly in some scenarios, but again, mostly if they're the last thing. Of course, if somebody really wanted me to use them, I could always hit all achievements. But I don't think anybody really wants me to worry about that item. Speaking of other items and unlocks, Cain's Other Eye. Fire rate down. Tears inflict poison and expand over time. I like my fire rate the way it is. So no. The angel room is still here after all that time. That's hilarious. Now, in terms of watch time, if you haven't guessed already, I would very much suggest, maybe pausing periodically. You know, you could give yourself some time to go over it. Maybe do so over a weekend or something. You know, because I gotta admit, this has been a long one. But of course, if you watched to this point properly, like normal, then you might not have gotten that tip yet. But for future videos, just saying, if something's long enough and you don't think you can fit it in, wait until you can, or do it in segments. Telepills. Okay. I don't know how far away I was, but -7 tears proportional to how low your luck is. That would actually be kind of useful. Yeah, I'm glad that I took something to speed up my tear rate rather than to lower it. Well, it doesn't seem to show properly. But that's fair. Some things can adjust properties of tears without it actually being a stat. Like, for example, some types of alternatives just deal more damage. Okay, I get you to do this challenge, okay. Good for me. This has got to be Red Chest Day. 4 soul hearts. 4 soul hearts. And why isn't my little angel guy doing what he should be doing? Even now. Is he just not settled at the top yet? Does he need assistance? Time for the big shot of doom. Toro, Toro. It blasted. Okay, this guy. So many segments to blast. Nothing to counter. Just lots of shooting. Hello, Loki. Might as well. He leaves himself wide open for attacks pretty often. And of course that summoning of his almost always backfires. Because you can almost always blow that up whenever he goes through the sequence and you just explode right next to him. Case in point, this will probably finish him off. Goodbye. Get vaped by your own boomfly. Okay, let's see where we are on the map. There is where my power pill went. Yes, I will go for it. It's interesting that it decided to give me the curse room with free. Okay, now the little guy's working. Yep. There we go. Got my homing power back, so that's good to have recharged. Get beamed. Like, there he is. You missed! I had to be the one taking this one out. Seriously, little guy. How did you miss? What's up with beam hitboxes from angels today? Some hit where they shouldn't, and some miss where they should. In terms of hitting. That one worked, and got one I didn't even see. See, that's more like it, little angel guy. You're doing some work now. Just need to pick up my extra pill here, and then I can take one of these little chambers and go. Because I think it'll probably be to the right this time. Why? Because there was a bridge. Well, I kind of call them bridges. I know they're more hallways, but often bosses are somewhere past one of those narrow hallways. You never know what could be in that closet up there, but wait, is that a hallway or is that more of a closet? It's like a secondary closet. But they can sometimes connect and be just a small hallway. This is not that way. I wish I had a bomb. Because then I could just blow all them up and get like a ton of money. And possibly trigger my special effect. That would be beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go up and over to the left and hope for a bomb. Would I go back to blow that all up? Yeah. I'd totally do that. Even now, I'd totally do that. Even when this is the most epic time towards when this is the most epic time towards the bomb fight of all time. Or the heart fight, actually. I wasn't close enough. I was trying to get him into the range of my, Well, now that guy gets up there. It's a little late. just saying, little guy. I like you. I like the concept of you. You do come in handy more often than not whenever things are going fine, but for some odd reason you've been having a very hard time doing your job today. Now, my key, my wealth in keys is extreme. Again, I just had very few bombs, or at least not enough for what I was really intending on. Well, I had just enough for what I was intending on doing, to be fair. I got the key pieces. That is not a bomb, that is just a dropped heart. Okay, these guys need homing power. Possibly, he ate it, but he didn't return it. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Annihilated. And in more than one way. Okay. Will this be an ending room, or will this be going... it's an ending room. Still not sure what these things are. What do they actually do? Oh, the beam dissipated right before it hit. Good effort, but it didn't work out. This way. Team beam. Team beam. A bomb. Oh, that could be very useful. I'm still searching for the boss, though. If I find the boss on this side very soon, then I won't go back there and bomb at all. Oh, I couldn't avoid it. It was a good effort, but it failed. Maybe. I'd like to keep my paper clip, thank you. Yes, I meant to bomb that right there. I know that means tons of money. It's not just regular rocks that get replaced either from earlier floors, it's lots of types of rocks. So as you can see, it's useful even later on, and it's even stronger later on when you don't have to worry about shops. I got nailed. Oh, that was their creep, not mine. Thanks for getting them out of the way. See, now he's working out well. He was experiencing technical difficulties for a while. He just had a little performance anxiety. You know, he just was a little scared, so he had stage fright, so, yeah. Oh, that one got just blasted there. And I see where the boss is, so I'm good to say goodbye to the woman. Oh, it was attached the other direction. Why did it go down? Well, it resets my stuff anyhow. I definitely have a charge I can use. Well, I am playing as Cain, so maybe it's not unexpected that I should be the king of keys. It happens. It's a Cain run. You get to be the king of keys. Just the way it happened is kind of hilarious. It's Mr. Fred. Hello, Mr. Fred. Sorry to announce this, but you'll soon be dead, Mr. Fred. Is that a little bit too on the nose? I mean, I gotta admit, it kind of was. Don't know why I'm going slightly British. I have all sorts of accents that just pop in and out. I mean, it's bound to happen sometime. Yep. I think the path of the creep continues on even if the shot is blocked. I'm not sure if you can block those shots. Now it finally kicks in. Of course, that also helps. Wait a moment. Does it work with my shots too? I wonder. Whenever my shots pass through, does that also possibly trigger the effect? Or, for that matter, my familiar up there? I know these will. Get it countered. Ah, it didn't trigger. Firepower is going towards Mr. Fred right now. Good timing, I think she's going over there. I was just going to get this guy. The fact that that worked out so well on him. Okay, so the beam did hit just slightly on the side. Okay. Hey, little angel guy, can you fire down now while this guy's in position? Be a great moment for one of your blasts. Oh man, the creep showed up. The creep ball showed up just the wrong time. I couldn't use it. It's been great timing, but no. How close can I get in there? It's a very good question. Okay, it's fading. Now it's custom faded. Repositioning. Oh man, he was down at the time. It wasn't perfect. Shoot again in a moment, little guy. Just... There we go. That was fairly damaging. Get turreted, I guess. Little Fred over there. Of course, there's also the question. With the lag this intense, should I even worry until repentance? I mean, there's cool stuff because of it, but still. Do I really need speed up? Take it, but I don't need it. My speed's already maxed out. Oh, the wafer. Totally take that. I don't actually have bombs, so I can't worry about that. Okay, never mind. Continuing on. Now, will I get really lucky and get to the cathedral? This is going to be an absolutely epic run. Is there a way... I mean, maybe I could cut this run into parts in editing and distribute it over the course of a portion of a week. I don't know. I'm used to doing it all in one shot. Well, either way, this won't be out on the day as usual, of which I must apologize. Okay. The power of extra money compels me to hit things. An eternal heart. Sweet! Bombs. Usable. No. Oh, I can't stop it from... Well, it'll... If it hits, it hits. Extra bombs. Extra bombs. Can't push them with this thing. Oh well. So he goes. I was hoping to do more games so I could get the unlock. That's how you get the counterfeit penny. Now I'm trying to go for the D4, so blowing up arcade machines. A little low. That's okay. No, it's usually better to pick up an eternal heart at the end of the floor if you can, but trying to also make things through sort of quickly if I can. If I can. Ooh, sack. Now the thing is, if you get a deal on the heart fight, you won't actually get a deal, per se. You'll always get the path forward, but you won't get... Oh dear, that thing stopped by a rock. But still got out of it somehow. To be perfectly fair, that one should have got me. My luck is now positive again. Even after taking an item that downed my luck and was supposed to give me tears according to how low my luck was. That was not the way forward. Come on, I just need to debossify the area. We're getting somewhere. Oh, misread the room. Slightly. I'm okay. I still have stuff ahead. No bomb to use. Certainly none that would help me through. Okay, homing time. Big enemy needs to be hit by the fact that these things like going around in circles whenever they're homing and try that again. Oh, the wipeout blast. So many additional splits that they can go into, when normally that doesn't happen that way. think that's more of a tweak one of the mods gives. Just like to note that theoretically I could have unlocked Cain again at 55 coins. But I'm obviously playing him. Oh, that is a great strategy for taking out this room. Just line up this little guy. Have him do the big beam. Just lined up. Just blast him. Oh, team attack. Get double beam. Yoink. I have a bomb, but past this point, deals will not give items, and I've already got both key pieces. Question is what to bomb. Do I want to go for Placenta? I mean, if I'm gonna edit this video anyhow, there's a chance that would be okay. If not, it would just be an epically long playthrough. Partially due to lag. Really blame some lag for that. I can't believe that the tails just barely hit this little guy. Right about here. I'm gonna let it blow up several of those. No placenta, no blood clot, no, not even an explosion of them, really, which is kind of funny. Literally just nothing there. And a key again. Tune in next week to see how many keys I finally wind up with. Oh, finally. The boss. Time for debossification of this particular floor. Get blasted. Debossification incoming. Preparing for debossification. Circling. Couldn't hit me. Tipping. Nope. Unable to get to formation properly in time. Blasted. Oh man, that's bad timing for that one too. Okay, formation. Maybe below would actually be better in this case because of my little guy. Yeah, it totally would be. But I do have this guy blocking in a very nice, easy to format way. So, is it really better this way or the other way? Because a little bonus damage would be nice. Oh wait, but I also have to make sure not... never mind. I can reformat right about now. Oh, perfect. I took that guy out. Okay, yes, the beam rake. So I do have to worry about that big blast at the end. Oh, big counter, big counter. Wipe him out for me. Well, wasn't exactly how I was intending for it to happen, but okay. Special note, Mom's Heart can take out all of her own allied units. And same with It Lives. That's for any of the attacks. Hasn't went into the big one yet, but kind of surprised it hadn't. That was a flawless. Why is it a red chest? Oh yeah, visual tweak. Now, I heard the deal, and because I'm not seeing it, I know it's a devil deal. So I'm going to shield. You know, I haven't actually got many cards this time. Or any, for that matter. Well, it does make me wonder, in the case of this deal, would I be able to bomb the devil statue? I think I would. Ah, the experimental treatment is just came in. Nice. Still earned my extra health. That is a Shadow Champion. And yeah, the mod that caused an issue with that has updated and it's no longer an issue. Because they fixed it. I think that was part of the Epic community mod, but it may have been lost and forgotten. It's one of those two. Know that for sure. Whoa. Did you cloak? Didn't really do you any good, did it? Veering left. Whoa, that's a new one. Creates a barrier of creep to protect it from being approached. Interesting. Oh, and then it powers up for that. Okay. Seems to have a good amount of health, too. Wait, is this a mini-boss fight? Is this like a new mini-boss? This has to be from Lost and Forgotten. I definitely know that. Oh, there goes the burst. I am going this direction. Okay, where is... Okay, that's who's here. It's a these guys. I say that while I clearly look like a Mario. It's a these guys. Get smited. Thanks for the red health. Recharge. Okay, nothing up there. See if down is the correct way. Whatever that was, it just got blasted. Blackheart action is always nice. You like me some retributive strikes? Aw, didn't actually hit Ghost with that time. Here's the Ghost. Ghost. I was really hoping for Cathedral Run, but whatever works. Because it could have been either way. And I think the odds were actually more towards Angel and therefore going Cathedral, but for some odd reason, it just said, yeah, no, you're getting Double Run this time. Backup Heart, which may be important later, but we'll see. It'd be very weird if it was off this room. But that's where the path is. Get swept out. And normal spiders. I need blue. Line up, and now you can't hit me because I'm behind this one. Loot. I'd say the... You know, I rarely get chests inside chests. In this run, I've gotten at least 2. I do have a bomb now. And at least an idea where the secret room could be. Concussive Blast really worked out. Extra health. Thank you. Take that right now. Yoinky yoinky. Will I get over 100 money this time? It's hard to say. I did use my bomb on extra soul hearts, and I have no regrets. Yes, that's a reference to a Snickers commercial. And with the boss room in sight, this run is probably about over. So many ghosts. This is one of the most haunted rooms I've been in a while. Funny thing is my stats are still good even after the temporary downgrade. This, again, is the most haunted room. Got a couple of them that time. And with my orbital. Gotcha. Were you the last? Fine. Thank you. Thank you for being the last of them. I have no... I can't get no bombing action. Oh, come on. Got him with the explosiveness anyhow. Just kind of funny. That triggered. Take a chunk off his health. Loop. Shuttle loop. See what you're up to that time. I am safely in my corner. I have some serious familiar protection, and you don't. We know what the next phase is. Time to get behind your familiar phase. That got past somehow? I can't believe that that actually got past somehow. But it's probably because it was like right on top of me. So one of the shots probably actually manifested behind everything and it hit me in the face. So drifting back a little bit to ensure that they hit my familiars first is probably the better idea. You're probably wondering, when will I ever activate this power belt? The answer is very soon. I'd like to do that whenever he enters his next stage. So sorta soon because of, again, Lagnus. But just look at the game timer, not the whole actual video time, because this would have been an absurdly fast run, and normally I don't do those sorts of things. Partially because my lack of bombs mean I couldn't really explore and look for secret rooms and super secret rooms as much as I would have normally done. So yeah, there's that. And now it's time. As soon as you get off screen, I pop this. So zip up, commit to your final phase. Yep, that's the end. Poofed! Okay, so whenever you're going to Sheol or have the final chest in Sheol, you get it red according to adjustments due to mod. Was that a small red chest inside the red chest? So I see this weird thing at the corner. Anyhow, I'll be logging off for now. So hope to hear from you all later, and goodbye for now, I guess. Oh, it's been one of those times. It's been one of those times.